Hi, I'm Brian James. Today I want to share with you a different way of practicing Vinyasa Yoga that may look and feel a little more like Tai Chi, where we simply repeat a movement for a number of times and link the movement to slow conscious breathing. And in this sequence we're going to practice 10 movements, and I call these the perfect 10 because I think that they cover all the bases for the kind of movement we need to support us in our everyday life. So let's get started. So if you would, just stand up, bring your feet about hips distance or a little wider. Take a moment to ground yourself. So feel your feet on the ground. Find a balance from front to back, left to right. Try to keep your knees soft throughout the sequence. Take a moment, tune into your slow and steady breathing. And the first movement is reaching for the sky. On your inhale, raise your arms in front of your body. At the same time, lift your heels off the floor so you're standing up on your tippy toes. On your exhale, lower your arms, lower your heels back down to the floor. We'll do each movement 6 times. So when you're doing balancing movements like this one, it can be helpful to find a spot on the floor in front of you and fix your gaze on that spot. So you have a steady gaze, steady breath, every movement linked to the steady breathing. And in this way, we find a link between mind, body, and breath. Okay, one more time. Coming up. And finishing with your exhale. Next movement is the side stretch. Inhale, bring both arms up overhead, interlace your fingers, palms to the sky. Whole body stretch. Exhale, lean to one side. Feel the stretch through your whole side body. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the other side. Continue like that. And making this your last round. Inhaling, coming back to center, whole body stretch. Exhale, release your arms. Next movement is a twist. Bring your hands together in front of your chest. Inhale, open your arms wide, open your chest, receive the breath. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring your left hand to your right shoulder, look back. Inhale, center, both arms open wide. Really try to expand your chest, and as you exhale, it's like you're squeezing the breath out gently. Continue like that. 5 more rounds. If you have trouble keeping track, you can count silently as a mantra. So exhaling, 3, 3, 3, 3. Inhale, 3, 3, 3, 3. Exhale, 3, 3, 3, 3. Inhale, 3, 3, 3, 3. Exhale, 4. Continuing like that. Really, a mantra can be anything that helps keep our mind focused. Okay, and we should have one more round. You know, if you do 5 rounds or 7 rounds, doesn't really matter. You'll kind of feel when you're done with the movement, when you've opened yourself up. And exhale, release your arms down. Okay, next we'll do a forward bend. So you don't need to turn on your mat. I'm just doing it just to demonstrate to you how much I'm bending my knees in the forward bend. Inhale, bring your arms up, look up. Exhale, draw your belly in. Come all the way down, touch the ground. 5 more rounds. And let's do one more round. Exhale all the way down. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, release your arms. Next movement, let's do the warrior. Step 1 foot straight back so the feet are still hips distance apart. Front leg is straight. Turn your hips so they're facing forward. So align the points of your hips to the edge of your mat. On your inhale, raise your arms, bend the front knee so the hips sink down, chest lifts up. Exhale, arms come down, front leg straightens. 5 more times. One more time. And release. After your exhale, step forward. Step the other leg back. Take a moment, set up your base, and then 6 breaths with movement. One more time. Exhale, release. Step forward. Take a moment in between movements, tuning in, grounding. Okay, next movement will be chair pose. On your inhale, raise your arms in front. Stretch the front of your body. Exhale, sit down halfway so your thighs are about parallel to the ground. Arms out in front for balance. Inhale, press through your feet. Open up. And repeat like that. And finishing up, exhale, release your arms. Take a moment, tuning in. Okay, we'll do one more standing. We'll be balancing on one leg. So find your gaze point. On your inhale, raise your arms in front. Exhale, bring your arms down. Lift one knee as high as you can. And if you can, take your shin and draw it in, standing up nice and tall. And we're just going to alternate legs. Inhale, opening up, stretching. Exhale, lifting the knee. Continue like that. And finishing up your last round. last exhale, just releasing your arms down. Take a moment, tune into your body. Notice any sensations. Okay, you could stop there, especially if you don't want to move to the floor. If you have any mobility issues, that might be enough for you today. If you want to continue, we'll do a few more movements and we'll transition to the ground. So if you're on a mat, come to the top of your mat, and we're going to be doing the dog stretch, combination of upward dog and downward dog. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward bend. Bring your hands to the floor and step to downward dog. So hips are up in the air. On your inhale, come into upward dog, stretching the front side of your body. Exhale, down dog, stretches the back side of your body. And just flow between those two postures. We'll do one more round. On your next inhale, bring your knees down. Lift your chest and exhale into child pose. Okay, and then transition onto your back. I'm going to finish up with a couple movements here. So once you come onto your back, bring your knees into your chest. So this movement, we're going to bring the legs up and the arms overhead so we make a shape like the letter L. On your inhale, straighten your legs, feet to the sky, arms overhead. Exhale, knees come into the chest, give yourself a little squeeze. Continue. Let's do one more. Okay, last movement. Let's do the bridge. Bring your feet to the floor with your knees bent. Feet are about hips distance apart. And for this variation, we're just going to keep our arms on the ground. So you might open them up a little wider, like an inverted V shape, so you feel nice and supported. Inhale, peel your hips up off the floor. So stretch the front of your hips, press your knees forward. And exhale, roll your spine down. Gently draw your knees in, give yourself a squeeze. And if you get the invitation, bring your head toward your knees, round your back. Okay, and that's it. That's the perfect 10. So that could be a great preparation to do a pranayama practice or meditation practice, but it really is a complete practice unto itself. And that way of practicing is just one way. So we were just doing the movements dynamically with the breath without any holds, but you could also do the movement dynamically, say 3 times, and then hold for 3 breaths. You could also introduce breath retention into the movements. So every time you inhale, you could do a breath retention. Every time you exhale, you could do a breath retention. So there's different ways to practice, different approaches, and they're all valid, they all have their place, and they're all things to explore so that you realize the benefits of each one for yourself without me telling you one is better than the other or one has these particular benefits. I just invite you to explore and to feel for yourself. That's really the most important thing, is to awaken our own inner wisdom and inner teacher and let that guide us. So we're just exploring and finding what works for us. Well, thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed that practice, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.